Hi guys, Rahul this side on behalf of Revsportz and alongside me Devashish Ren, and as we promised yesterday after landing at Goa that we'll give you regular update from the Super Cup which all set to start from tomorrow from 25th October with a double header clash. Actually every day there will be a double header. From tomorrow in the first game, in the opening game of the Super Cup, East Bengal will take on Dempo SC, and later on the day Mohun Bagan will open the campaign against Chennaiyin FC. So in this video we'll talk about both the games. But first, coming to Devashish, let's talk about Dempo SC. We all know that they have reached history in Indian football, but over the last few years they have been struggling a lot. I know in the last 3 years they have promoted from third tier to second tier, but now it's a big platform for all the footballers of Dempo SC.
Obviously, they should be thanking the fortune. Obviously, due to Real Kashmir opting out, they got an opportunity, and what a big opportunity will it be for Samir Nayak and his team. Obviously, they have won the I-League 3, then went on to win the I-League 2 next season, and now they will be seen in action in I-League. But their real challenge, their real goal is to be in that ISL. But to be in that ISL, this I think they will test whether they have their skills in their boys. Obviously, most of the players are the academy guys, the local boys. So yes, and remember they are playing this Super Cup without any foreign players. So that will test their bench strength, that will strengthen their local talent. Yes, we all know what a great rich history they have, Dempo Sports Club. When you talk about Indian club football, you have to mention Dempo Sports Club, having won the National League and I-League for consecutive 5 times. Remember, in the presence of big teams like Kolkata Giants, like East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Bengaluru FC, they have done it in the past. Whether they can make it, we can repeat that, we have to find it in this Super Cup.
Absolutely, and we'll talk about their opponent East Bengal, but before that I would like to talk about the Super Cup in Goa, this thing a bit, because like the last Super Cup which was organized in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, that time also we have hardly found any banner or any promotion throughout the city for the Super Cup, and this time also it's very much same in Goa. We can see posters of FC Goa, versus Al Nassr game which happened just days before, but there's not a single poster or banner for the upcoming Super Cup. I know that's a bit disappointing. We all know the Indian football is in decline, the national team is not performing up to the mark, but Super Cup, the tournament which has a slot in AFC, that tournament is happening in Goa, and very few local people knows about that tournament. So that's because of lack of promotion by AIFA. We expect really.
I would just like to add, Rahul, talk about the pitches, the practice facilities that has been provided to the teams. Talk about the arrangements. These are the prerequisite to host a tournament. This Super Cup, remember, it's not a ordinary tournament. All the Premier League, all the ISL teams are participating in this tournament along with I-League teams. And this is I think it is totally shambolic. We just got a confirmation that Super Cup matches in Bambolim will be telecasted on AIFA YouTube platform. And that once again shows the sorry state, because East Bengal, look, it's not about East Bengal. Talk about the generalized. If you talk about Indian football, you witnessed it last time round in Cuttack, how it was. There were hardly any fans to support or cheer. In fact, Goa, which has been pinned as a football playing state, and you could hardly see any banners, any arrangements. So and you talk about having an ISL without FSDL.
Absolutely, I think Super Cup is kicking the football calendar in Indian football. This season we all know that there's still uncertainty surrounding ISL, and even in press conference today, in the pre-match press conference today, Anirudh Thapa sum it up really well, because he has said that finally football is starting and we are really happy to get a tournament. So that means a lot, that finally Super Cup is starting. I mean, in between so much uncertainty surrounding Indian football. Finally Super Cup is starting, and hopefully we'll also get to know when ISL will exactly start this season. But again, we expect some better from AIFF. I mean, they should have promoted this tournament more in this state, which is so passionate for this game of football. But again, coming back to tomorrow's game, we have talked about Dempo SC, and let's talk about East Bengal. Without any doubt, East Bengal are clear favorite, but Dempo will give their all in their own backyard. For East Bengal, their head coach Oscar Bruzo has special memories in Goa, because in Indian football, when he first came to the Indian football, he started coaching for Sporting Club de Goa, and that time Sporting Club de Goa has played several matches against Dempo SC, and he still knows the head coach of Dempo SC. He has good rapport with Dempo SC's coach and also some of the footballers. But without any doubt, tomorrow's game, I would say it will be walk in the park for East Bengal. But East Bengal, they were a bit unlucky in the IFA Shield final. They gave their all on the pitch, but ultimately they fell short in the tiebreaker. So Oscar Bruzo would like to finish this Super Cup with a silverware, because a trophy or a silverware is something that the club have been waiting for a long time, and we all know that last Super Cup East Bengal were the champions. So Oscar Bruzo this time has to deliver a trophy for the East Bengal fans. And now coming to the second game, Mohun Bagan taking on Chennaiyin FC. Very much similar to the first game, because Chennaiyin FC will be playing with the all Indian squad. But we'll talk about Chennaiyin FC. But before that, let's talk about IFA Shield champions Mohun Bagan. How do you look at their mood and all before they start the Super Cup?
We have been part of the Mohun Bagan side, and we in fact travelled together to Goa from Calcutta. And clearly that one win, that final win of IFA Shield, has clearly transformed the dressing room atmosphere. The players were enjoying. Today they trained here at the Uttarda Sports Complex, and the body, you could clearly make out from the body language. Everyone is cheering, everyone is rallying behind the others. The camaraderie, which was missing somewhat at the start of the season, suddenly all of a sudden it is back with the Mohun Bagan team. And all credit should be given to Molina. Obviously, he was under tremendous criticism ever since he lost that Durand Cup quarter-final to arch rivals East Bengal. But since then, it has been a turnaround. Yes, and obviously, I think this Super Cup, it's a perfect platform for both Oscar Bruzo and Molina to test a few foreign players. Obviously, they are new recruits Hiroshi from East Bengal, Robson Robinho. Yes, he did play at Derby, but obviously the big challenge will be to do well in the Super Cup, because this is the prelude to the ISL. Yes, so both Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, so particularly Mohun Bagan, will like to continue this momentum, the winning momentum, which has been the case in the past two seasons.
Absolutely. And let's talk about Chennaiyin FC. I mean, talking about Chennaiyin FC again remind us about the bad side of the Indian football. Because of the uncertainty surrounding the ISL, Chennaiyin are yet to sign any of the foreigners, and that's why they will be taking part in this Super Cup with an all Indian squad. But still, they have kept their Indian core intact, from the last season. So I think they have that squad to really challenge this Mohun Bagan team, because if in the defense they have some versatile defender like Pritam Kotal, then PC Lalvin Puya. In the midfield they have Lalvin Hamte and all, and also they will rely a lot on their attack on Farooq Chowdhury and Irfan Edward. And talking about their head coach, I mean, we should say that he is the first Indian head coach in Chennaiyin FC history, that is Clifford Mirinda, who is also the former assistant coach of Mohun Bagan. So he'll be looking to throw a tough challenge to his former team.
And who better to know the conditions here in Goa, because he's a local boy. He played for Dempo for quite some time and successfully. If you talk about that golden period of Dempo, Clifford Mirinda was an integral part of that side, of that Armand Colasso coach side. And obviously, so there will be a tactical battle, surely, because it's his first tournament as coach of Chennaiyin FC. Yes, it will be. He will feel the pressure of meeting a giant like Mohun Bagan super giant. But yes, if he can pass that challenge, means that will do his confidence a world of good. Remember, he is no more the assistant coach. He will be at the helm making decisions from the dugout.
Absolutely, and let me remind you another thing, that it has been only 1 or 1.5 week that they have started their preseason. So the fitness will be a major issue for Chennaiyin FC, because they will be playing against a team, Mohun Bagan, who have been training over the last 2 months. So there will be a huge difference in fitness, and also there will be foreigners advantage for Mohun Bagan team. So we'll have to see whether Mohun Bagan can easily win the game, or Chennai will throw tough challenge to the Green and Maroon Brigade. So the Super Cup all set to kick off with a double header, Chennaiyin FC versus Mohun Bagan, and earlier tomorrow it's East Bengal versus Dempo SC. To get all the updates from the game and also from the overall Super Cup, stay tuned to Revsportz. We'll keep updating you with every news and all from Goa. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Revsportz.